My name is Tom Moyer. I lived in Akron. I was also in the Marine Corps. I retired about 2 years ago. First time I heard about my ailments was when I went to SUMA. I went there because I couldn't breathe. But there, they was checking on that, but while that was happening, my heart decided to stop. So that's when I found out about my condition. SUMA sent hospice over, and that's the first time I heard about Grace.
Tom coming to Grace House has been amazing for him. I had found him, he was in an apartment, living on his own, pretty quiet. He didn't get out much. And I talked about Grace House all the time with him because I said, I think you would love Grace House because it's just full of compassionate people that just want to take care of you out of the goodness of their heart.
My condition that I have with my heart, my bottom left ventricle in my heart right here is totally blown out. I got an aneurysm, aortic artery. They was worried because there was nobody at my apartment except for my cat. And she loves me, but there's not so much she can do, okay? So they felt that if I got here, I wouldn't need to get in the care that I wouldn't need. So that's why I came here.
I feel like Tom, if he still lived where he had lived, he probably still wouldn't be with us at this point. He needed someone to care for him and him to just kind of come out as the personality that he has, to feel loved and not die alone.
So Tom, he's a huge history lover. I'm sure you've heard that a lot. But he has the gift of gab, which is really nice for me because when we have some companion volunteers that really want to get out there and know some residents, he is one that has really opened up and blossomed. And so where he was a little bit more reserved when he came to us, he's really opened up now and he enjoys sharing his story.
Yeah, he is funny. His sense of humor is what we all notice first. And then once you sit and talk to him, he's very intelligent, very smart, very witty, very humble too. He treats people like he wants to be treated. Being here has truly allowed him to have the quality of life that he deserves.
The name Grace House says so much. What is grace? Unearned favor and blessing. And Grace House reaches out to people that are impoverished, either financially or in terms of not having somebody who's able to care for them at the end of life. Big fear that people with a terminal diagnosis many times have is they're going to be isolated. And we thought, if we could make a difference in that area, maybe that would be meaningful for them and for us.
Grace House Akron has impacted the community in so many ways. First of all, we are a unique organization to Summit County in the greater Akron area. There is no other nonprofit who serves this mission and cares for vulnerable people at the end of life. But just as importantly, Grace House is a home. So for the residents who come here, they get to experience everything that you and I experience at home.
I think what's obvious to folks is that they are providing this compassionate way to help folks that are marginalized at the end of life. And it's done in such a marvelous way with all of the experience that folks bring to this. But I think what some people don't realize, and I really pay attention to this, is the impact it has on the community.
Grace House's mission speaks to me because it gets at the core of my personal and professional identity. It's about service and service to those who need it the most, and providing it in an open, caring way, in a very personal way, where we try to become family for people that might not have family immediately accessible or at all. The donation to Grace House makes life better for the residents, because they have a roof over their head. They have caregivers that have been trained in this type of care. Those caregivers are here on mission to serve its family for these individuals, for our residents. We don't call them patients, they're our residents. And as residents, they become part of the Grace House family.
They all care for me. Volunteers especially help out. In my personal opinion, they are the best. And they're very caring people. And they do anything for you. At least somebody be here when I go